yeah, we got the live stream on YouTube. Live streaming on YouTube. Let's see if we happens if we go landscape. Oh yeah, what the deal? Live streaming on YouTube? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. How do I do this? Hector, what's happening, fam? Oh yeah, this is too dope. This is the dopest. What's going on, man? Hey, who in here right now? Because I don't even know how to see who's in here right now. So drop it in the comments. Come on, man. Locks of Faith. What's up, man? What's really good, man? Stefan. What the deal, man? What the deal? Thank you guys for coming through, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. About time, YouTube. I haven't been on in a while. Obviously. Theo, what the deal is? Cool name. Theo Magnum Opus. That's what I'm talking about, man. I haven't been on YouTube in a while, obviously, and I haven't logged into the app. T-Drick Wilson, what's up? I haven't been on the app in a while, so I didn't even know we could do live streams. So where have I been? Must have been in a cave, man. Must have been in a cave. No, I've been trying to make it through school, man. Take care of the responsibilities that I have, and it sucks. Adulting is overrated. I've been trying to tell people this for years. They ain't want to believe me. I tell them adulting is straight up overrating. You know, you got stuff like trying to get out of debt, right? You got stuff like trying to provide for your family, right? You got stuff like trying to get a higher education. So I try to tell people this all the time. Like, why are you going back to school? You know, you could do, but I'm like, look, man. First off, if you don't want to go to school and get some higher education, that's cool. But let me tell you something. Like, ever since I've been getting degrees, I've earned more income and I worked less. You know, so I feel like it's just been a fantastic experience for me. When the dread's coming, I hope it can be a fantastic for you guys. The dreads are coming. I don't know. That's it. You know, one of the first things I did when I cut my hair is I was looking at like just some freeform journeys, and like I was on there and I saw a guy who was like, yeah, so I'm like 1 year into my freeform journey. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how long it actually takes to grow your hair out to like a decent length, to where you can consider any type of journey, especially with a freeform journey. It's kind of like those take forever. Like if I was doing a manicure journey, I would just twist this up right now and be like, boom, I'm starting my lock journey, right? But with the freeform journey, you know, your hair is kind of just nappy until it gets long enough to be considered like, oh, you're starting dreadlocks. I can clearly see that. And so I still probably got like another year or so of hair growth before I can even make any type of, I guess, substantial decision on if I'm gonna or how I'm gonna go about freeforming these dreadlocks. So yeah, the question is, I don't know when or how or what is it gonna look like. I don't even know. I don't know. So I'm just enjoying the ride right now. What I do know is I have to keep getting these haircuts. The Dreadhawk. Oh, the Dreadhawk. Hey, yo, that Dreadhawk was probably one of the toughest decisions I made. And I mean, like, tough in, like, a cool way. Like, I look back at those pictures of the Dreadhawk, and I was like, man, I should have, like, just started like this, because I was really digging on the Dreadhawks. So, yeah, if you got those, I know they tight. I know they tight. They tight. They can't be tight. It's hard for them to not be tight. They just look tough, man. They look tight. What is going on, mommy? What's up? You know, somebody's asking me for some food. You want to say hello? You want to ask them for some food? Maybe they can bring it to you. Yeah, started with the hawk. Yeah, I see that. I see that happen. Okay, I'm coming, mommy. Saying, you see what I'm saying? Adulting, man, overrated, man. You try to make some videos, catch up with the fam. The kids coming in every 5 minutes. They hungry. They just ate. Right? They just ate. You just went grocery shopping, man. They already out of snacks. Hey, look, it's real. I'll just tell you guys, it's real out here, man. It's real out here for the fathers who want to be involved in their kids' lives, man. And I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change it at all. But how you guys doing, man? What is the tempo like? What's happening with the dread community on YouTube, man? Where you guys at, man? Lynn checked you guys down to the back yet? What's going on? How's it going? Let's figure out what we're gonna do about this food. What I got in here? You can have that because that's my lunch. And I need that. No, I need that. I need that because Oh, yo, oh, man, how do I? Oh. This look like burnt Cheetos. Don't say you look like burnt Cheetos, man, because burnt Cheetos, not burnt Cheetos, but Cheetos is one of my favorite things. I assume that you have your hair dyed red or something like that. Burnt Cheetos. Oh my god, yeah, the beginning stage of dreadlocks aren't the best. People be saying that all the time, like, oh, you start dreadlocks and it's all beautiful. I was like, no, they won't. No, they wasn't. The beginning stages of my journey, I didn't like it. Like, honestly, I looked in the mirror every day and I was like, why won't you just grow? Why? Why won't you just grow? Just grow, please, already. Like, it's been a week now. It's been a week. Why you're not down my back? When am I gonna start shaking? That's just what I was like. So, more power to the people who are like, all the stages are beautiful, but I really wasn't enjoying my locks until they got some hang time. I think they were like maybe hanging like around here before I was like, yeah, all right, they tight now. Well, the thing is, I will probably never have dreadlocks like on the side. Like, when I cut the sides, I realized that was like the best for me in terms of like keeping my head cool and just managing it. So I will probably never have dreadlocks on the side again. So I'm getting like temp fades or some type of fade. But I haven't really, I don't know if you can get a good length, but I haven't cut the top. African hair, man, be real kinky coily. So, if I don't pick it out, it just looks like nothing. And I just forget that sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I just got to give it some time, man. Spend this next year seeing what happens to the length and what direction am I going to go with freeforming. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, honestly, because I know I don't know if there's different methods to freeforming, but I know I don't want like 5 big locks or 6 big locks. I'm pretty sure that I would probably want more than that, maybe somewhere in between, I don't know, 15 and 20 locks. I don't even know. I can't even call it. I can't call it. So I just think I'm too early in the game. I just have to keep letting it grow out. So other than that, I'm just living life, man. living life or trying to at least. Man, what is going on? So now with this live streaming, I'm probably just gonna pop in this bad boy just whenever I get the chance. Oh yeah, what's the deal? Dance party. Can you guys see this? Glamour. Let's see. Beaming. 8 mil. Oh, that's tight. Yep, that's tight. Feel like an old movie. Yeah, that's tight, Dawn. That's tight. Can you guys see me going through all these? Yeah, that's tight. This is tight. This is real tight. I feel like I can make a rap video right now. Yeah. Oh, that looks trippy too. That looks straight up trippy. Oh, let's get back to the normal. I've never been a fan of filters. I live my life no filter. What the deal is, Joshua Lopez? What's happening? No filter on life. Although I do like to party because that's tight. Oh man, I can see that. Yeah. Oh man, I like the dance part. That's too tight. That is too tight. In your energy levels? No, sir. Dreadlocks had nothing to do with my energy levels or my spiritual state. It was a hairstyle that I chose for 5 years. Oh man, I have to tell anybody that knows me, my energy, my source of everything comes from God. Like, that is pretty much my life. That's my story. I can never attribute anything in my life to dreadlocks, except for this channel, but but in terms of like how I feel as a person, that just comes from just my relationship with Jesus, man. I can't give credit to hair. That just wouldn't make a lot of sense for me. But I can't speak for other people. How do I keep these comments up? Because I don't want no filter. Let's get off of that. Oh. Yeah, I cut my dreads a while ago. Probably not a while ago, but it was probably at least 6 months, 5 months ago. Let's see. Let's get some more comments going. Come on, how you even see these things? Oh, there we go. But yeah, I've been I've been gone. So long story short, guys. I work. I'm the sole provider for my family. So wife, 2 kids. And I'm very involved in the ministry that we attend, and I'm finishing up my degree. So these last 5 months, honestly, I've just taken a lot of time to kind of like, I had cut my dreadlocks, and honestly, I just went through this kind of this, I guess just period of kind of like, I want to say like, I guess it's just been a process that I've been on for a while too, but I really just took the time to just start, continue to work on developing my identity, my personhood, my character, just letting the Lord still reveal stuff to me and just taking care of things in my life just so I could be a more balanced, more well-rounded individual. So that's really the journey I've been on the last 6 months, taking care of the family as much as I can. And honestly, a lot of my extracurricular activities took a back burner to that because I'm a firm believer in family. Having grown up in a broken, dysfunctional home, that's the last thing I want to do to my kids. And so honestly, with everything I had going on, I said, look, I need to take some time, man. I need to take some time, and I just thought it was fitting, just taking the first half of 2016 to just kind of reevaluate my life, and recenter, reconnect, and just get some things in order, right? Let's see what's happening. Thinking about getting your dreadlocks back. Honestly, I don't think about it that much. Honestly, I'm still just in the kind of a phase of enjoying. I gotta figure out a way to get my phone on a charger before it dies. I'm just still in this process of enjoying this cut. Let me find my charger. Still in this process of enjoying this cut, man. All right, let me figure out what we're gonna do about some food, guys. My kids always want to eat. You know what I'm saying? You got kids, man. They always want to eat, man. They want to eat like every day. Like, why they gotta eat every day? Can't you just eat like once every couple of days? Nah, man. They want to eat every day. So you gotta do that, right? You gotta feed. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Can't get that in there. Let's get this charger going. All right, sit down, man. I'm gonna get you some food, man. Yeah, so you gotta do stuff like feed kids every day. It's yeah, man. What do you use for your hair right now? Right now, I'm just washing my hair with I think Carol's Daughter shampoo and conditioner. I like her stuff. Like, it feels nice and soft, so I use that. And I'm just doing some oils in there, man. Just doing some oils, same routine, keeping it glossy, keeping it classy. But not so much classy, but just try to keep it as clean as I can. Let me find these kids some plates. Let's see what we're doing here. I see that. Saying keep some plastic space around. Give your channel a shout out. Am I still gonna make videos about dreadlocks? Quite frankly, I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know. I mean, I've been brainstorming where the channel is gonna go. Will it be about dreadlocks? Probably to some degree, because they were a huge part of my life. But can I really just make like tons of dreadlock videos? I don't really think so. Like, I don't have dreadlocks. I don't have dreadlocks anymore. So I think I will always be open to doing Q&A about dreadlocks for people that are starting or people that want to get stuff rolling. But will I make dreadlock videos? I don't really know how that would. I don't know how that would be possible. Considering I don't have dreadlocks, so I can't do like a dreadlock update. And that's pretty much what my videos were. I think my channel will probably, I don't know. We'll see how it evolves, man. We'll see how it evolves. Oh, low battery. But that's that. Young Flint, I would like to, but I've never even been to your channel, so I don't know what I'm promoting, fam. And that's just generally how stuff like that works, First and foremost, like I said, my faith is everything. That's just pretty much what I meant, just by my life. Just when I say I take some time off for me, that's really taking time off to reconnect to my God. If life get too busy for me and I find myself just in periods where I'm not being able to pray as much, not being able to just listen for His voice, His direction as much, I know it's time for me to disconnect. And so that being said, I don't know what your channel is about, bro. So I'm probably not just gonna give you a shout out and send people your way because I don't know what type of stuff you promote. But I will always feel free to check it out. If you are doing dreadlocks, I'm always down to subscribe, just to show you support and help you grow your subscriber base, fam. And that's just something you have to consider as you grow in the game. If you're a dreadlocker, or if you're anybody else like that, you know, I know it's easy to say. It's easy to say It's easy to say like I guess your subscription or your whatever, your ad or follow is not what you call it. It's not approval, but you know, at the same time, it can just get crazy. So I just try to be a little mindful of that. Another dreadhead. What the deal is? What's up, fam? I'm just trying to get these kids some food here, and I actually think my battery's gonna die. What made me go live today? I saw the live button available to me. Actually, I was on Instagram, and I saw that they could do live on Instagram, and so I went live on Instagram, and then somebody was like, hey, do you go live on YouTube? And I was like, what? Because the last time I tried to do live on YouTube, I was trying to do it on desktop, and it's a crazy process to try to do it on a desktop, or it was at least. And I didn't get a chance to do that. Well, I tried to do it and it sucked. Like the whole process sucked because the bandwidth and the broadband and all that stuff, third-party apps, and I hated it, honestly. So I'm on the mobile device right now, and I am thinking it's fantastic. So I think I might just do this more often. I gotta figure out a timeline for this, but who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just tight. And I gotta figure out a way to be able to multitask because I need to do some stuff with my hand, and I need to put this down, and you know, soon as I'm coming. Yeah, man, I know, and there's been a lot of people that have subscribed because they see older videos, and then like they'll log on one day and see like, oh, he's making new videos. Oh, wait a minute, I just subscribed. You cut your hair, and I'm like, fam, I cut my hair like 6 months ago. But I know I got some older videos out there that are still going ham. And so, you know, you subscribe on one of those, and then you check out a new video, and you're like, oh, what happened? But I have like 100 videos, man, and that's not even a lot for 5 years. I'm just like, some guys be having like 500 videos in like their first few months of doing YouTube. Like, that literally lets me know, like, I probably could have been putting in more work with the videos, you know. But some guys just be going ham on the videos. What do I need here? I need something. Yeah, somebody's be going ham on the videos. So anyway, I do want to do more live stuff though, because let's see, will this work? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to go. Handless, but it looks like I can't do that today as I try to feed these kids in my house. And so we just working like this. So anyway, what you guys doing, man? Get those comments rolling, because I don't have nothing to talk about, honestly, but unless you guys asking questions. Like, I literally just logged in on a whim, so I don't even know where to start, right? I probably should just make like an overall, my love, please, hey, bring your plate back, mommy. I can't make you any food. I probably should make a video, that way I can at least get an update going and everybody can at least know what's going on, because I don't know if they save these live streams. Do they save them? I don't know. So it's a lot I got to learn about live streaming on YouTube. You don't want a lot. You just yeah, so really cool opportunity that just came up. Oh, cool. So people will be able to come check these out, and we'll have to get on the schedule. But yeah, you know, inspirational speaking. That you know, I don't really know what that means. You know, to inspire people. Just, I mean, honestly, like, I feel like a lot of inspirational speakers, and I feel like a lot of inspirational talks basically boil down to set a dream, never give up, continue pursuit, you know, and I just feel like they all boil down to that, but that's not answering any fundamental questions for me. I'm much more interested in people, for one, knowing why they were created, right? What is your purpose on earth? I feel like too many of us are walking through this life, going to sleep at night, wondering, why are we here? Am I here? Is this all to my life smoking weed? Is this all to my life getting women? Is this all to my life drinking alcohol every day for 70 years, right? I'm much more interested in helping people, like, know why they were created. And for me, that starts with the story of Jesus and really understanding, their purpose in this world. So that's pretty much what I'm about. Like, honestly, I can't, like motivational speaking has been around forever, and there's still people that's just not knowing what to do with that. Okay, what does it look like? I have a dream. Yeah, I have a dream, right? Yeah, never stop, never quit, right? There are people right now that are living a dream and they're still jumping off bridges because they have no identity, right? There's people right now that are making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, so much money right now doing whatever job would be considered a dream job. And because they don't even know who they are, because they don't know how, they don't know who they were created to be, they're not doing something that's going to be eternal, right? We were all created with this desire to know. I forget the scripture. It tells us we were all, when we were all created, there was something planted in us. It says explicitly there was something planted in us that gives us this desire to want to be connected to a higher power. That's why since the beginning of civilizations, people have always been sensitive to something spiritual because we were all created with that desire. Now, I can't call for the hundreds of faiths out there right now that are telling people and instructing people. I can only speak to what I know and what I believe and what I choose to do in my life. And the only reason why I believe the way I believe is because of what I've experienced in my life. I mean, I try to tell people all the time, like, look, before I gave my life back to Christ, and before I really started to understand what it means to be a Christian, it's not about being perfect. It's not about being holy. It's not about walking around being pious and singing hymns on the corner. It's not about that, but it's about having a relationship with God and having a relationship with people and loving people where they're at, extending grace, having forgiveness for, forgiveness that benefits you, because it's going to eat away at you if you hold grudges and, start turning my mind. Before all this stuff, like, I was wandering, right? Drunk all the time, abusive to my wife, abusive to women. I mean, I had this serious complex that all women were inferior to me, right? And I used to treat people like that, in my life. And so after experiencing the life that I experienced and now experiencing the life and the freedom that I have now, not being addicted to things, constantly trying to figure out how I can do things better as a father, how I can do things better as a husband, that's what I'm all about now. I'm a believer of it because of what I've experienced in my life, not because of what somebody said, not because some speech I heard, not because some get rich quick, it's because I'm finding self-identity, I'm finding purpose, and I'm able to start making like real life difference in people's lives. And you start to realize that whether you have, when you start to realize this, whether you have $1 or $1 million, joy and peace is something that comes from the Lord, right? And so that's how you can have countries. You can have countries like the United States that have some of the wealthiest people right now with the highest suicide rates in the world. Yet you have third world countries, people living 5, 6, 10 people to a shack, and they're some of the happiest people in the world. Happiest, most content people in the world, because they have joy, right? And so that's just my life, guys. That's just my life, guys. And there's no faking this, no faking the funk. And I'm not even gonna try to convince people. I just tell people how I live my life. And if you want to do this, let's do it. Let's do it, right? And if not, hey, you're entitled to live however you would like. Oh man. All right, so I gotta figure out how to get these kids some food in their stomachs, man. Thank you guys so much for logging on, Victoria, man. Just bless you guys. Look, I appreciate you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me for so long. Oh my gosh, like for 5 years, you guys were a part of my life. Hey, put those back. I'm making the food right now. Don't rush me. Gosh, got these kids, man. But anyway, man, look, man, praying you guys have a blessed week, blessed night. Oh my God. Yeah, I hope you too, Monica. Hope you guys. Yes, baby. She's always asking me for food, man. I'm trying to get the food ready, Mommy.
But Mommy, do you think when you were done, do you think you can make a peanut butter?
Well, we're gonna eat this because we got all this food here, sweetie. Man, but these kids don't even know. These kids don't even know, man. Young and loud. These kids don't even know, man. We got all this chick. They actually told me the other day, like, they're tired of chicken and rice and steak and beef and mashed potatoes. I'm like, oh my God, like, like, have I spoiled my kids, right? I'm like, girl, like, it was a good day at my house if I had like some top ramen and Man, I don't know what's up with these kids, man. Oh man, but look, I'm back now. Hey, can you can you find it in your heart to forgive me, Young Loud? Can you find it in your heart, man? I'm back now, and I've discovered the goodness of going live. So I feel like it's all uphill from here. It's all uphill from here or downhill, whichever one makes more sense, uphill or downhill. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is there's gonna be more. There's gonna be way more. So, and I guess I'll have a set time when I'm gonna go live, maybe like a Saturday morning or something like that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Look, man, it is all about grace for the past and fighting for the future, right? I'm all about fighting for the future, man. Check this out, guys. Anytime I go live, Q&A, I always want to make it open. Like if you guys want me to pray, if you guys want some prayer about something, you got something going on in your life, and you care to share it with me, I'm all down for it, man. I'm all about praying it up because I've experienced the power, guys. I've experienced it, and it's not even a joke. Like, if I was to tell you guys like half the stuff that I've experienced in my own life and how God has come through in some amazing ways, and it's not even about money. It's like a lot of times when people start talking about the blessings of God, they keep talking about money, right? And that's not even the half of it. Like, money is only a tool. Money is only a tool. It's only a tool. And like I said, he created everything. So if he created the trees that creates the money, then that pretty much means he owns everything. So I don't hey, take that over here. Get that over here. So I don't live for that. I don't live for that at all. And that's not necessarily the sin. When I say I pray blessings, like I hardly ever pray for people to have monetary increase because that's only a tool. And most of us don't even know what to do with it if we were to get it, right? So anyway, yeah, man. So I'm gonna get off here, but look, I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me for so long, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, man, I'm about to get off, man. I'll leave you guys a minute. You know, you don't have to get too deep. Hey, man, it's growing, Jermaine. I'm trying to tell people, like, I ain't cut the top since I got the cut, but it's a slow process, this growing the hair business, I suppose. But look, yeah, guys, look, I'm gonna leave it on for like another minute or two. So if you guys want anything, man, what you guys got going on in your life? You guys praying for jobs? You guys praying for health? What you guys need, man? I'll hook it up right now. Right now, you guys got some situations going on, relationships. You know, you're trying to really get back into understanding, you know, why you were created, you know, your life's purpose, whatever. Let's just pray it up. So I give you guys another minute, because then I gotta feed these kids, because they look like they about to fight me. My daughter done came in here like 10 times in the last 10 seconds asking me where to eat's at. So yeah, man, 12, 27, 28, I'll leave it on for 60 more seconds, man. Whatever you guys need, drop it in the comments. Yeah, more money. I tell you what, I'll pray for more money. But normally I don't do it, and I probably won't do it in the way that you think I'm gonna do it. Trying to pass these finals. All right, I got you. Okay. David Holmes, God. Okay, Daddy. David Holmes said he's praying for more money, God. I've been in that situation before. Where I'm praying for more monies. And when I was going through those situations, one of the things you told me was, I want to teach you how to steward what I've given you, because we've all been given something, and I want to teach you how to properly steward what I've given you right now. So if it's $5 or if it's $500, I want to see how you're going to treat that, because I can't begin to give you more if you can't take care of the little that I've given you right now. So I pray right now that you start to rework his mind, and even how he sees money, how he sees funds, and that he comes to understand that money is not the center of life, nor should he live or work for it, because at the end of the day it's paper, and at the end of the day it only has value because we give it value. There are some people who give it value. So at the end of the day, it's worthless to live for money, and that's why people who have it are oftentimes still in a mess. Their life is still in a mess. So I just pray right now that you help rework his mind, how he sees money. And if he's indeed, Lord, stewarding his funds the way that he needs to be stewarding them, Lord, and I pray you do not withhold his blessings. If he's proven himself to you to be a good keeper of his responsibilities, a good keeper of what you've given him, God, I pray you do not withhold it from him, because you also speak about pouring and blessings overflowing. So if it's his season, if he's been harvesting, if he's been sowing, if he's been watering, and now it's the season to harvest what he's planted, God, then let it be. Do not withhold it from him at all. Oh man, yes. Trying to pass these finals. I know what that's like. I feel like I was losing hair for finals week. So Lord, I just pray right now, Lord, for Daquan. If he has to take these finals, well, he has to take these finals. There's no way around that. So I pray right now that all his hard work, all of his studying, all of his preparing, God, I pray that right now you do not let that information slip him, God. I pray that when he's sitting down taking these finals that he's just calm, he's relaxed, he has peace. And, you know, one of the things I do before I take every finals, I say, Lord, check this out. My brain is the way you created it. And I've studied and I studied and I honestly feel like I don't know as much as I should know. So I just pray right now for all of that knowledge that I have in here, that you just allow me to recall it, that you allow me to bring it up, that you just allow me this opportunity. And I also pray that he gives you a way to study, right? A part of it is like learning how to actually study for finals and study for tests. There's a whole method to this and we have to really figure out. So I just pray you reveal to him his study method. So going forward, he can study in the way that's going to be best suitable for him to take these tests. And so, yeah, God, I just pray he's going to do it. He's going to ace it. He's going to do the best he can do. And at the end of the day, when he walks away from that, Lord, I just pray that he's passed that class with an A, flying colors. You dig. Oh my gosh, Daddy, you are so awesome. God is awesome. I love it. I love it. So, who for the youth, any youth in particular? Because I can pray for the youth. All of us need, all of our youth need praying for. So I start out by praying for our young men. Oh my God, Lord, there just needs to be a rising of young men who understand their role in this world, God. Young men who understand their value and the value of the people around them, God. I just pray for just young men to start to come together and stop all this violence. Oh my gosh, like I turn on the news, it's just, we have so many young men just being mean to each other for no reason, stuff that we'll look back in our life like, why did I even do that, right? So I just pray a unity amongst our people, a unity amongst our young men, right? I pray for just an increasing amount of discernment and wisdom in our young men, God. I read in the scriptures of young men like David, young men like Samuel, God, who were just brought up to you use them to do mighty things, Lord. So I just pray that our young men and our older men who are fathers, our country, yes, our country just because. And so I just pray for our young men. I pray for our young women. I just pray that in general, all of our youth just really just, I don't know, get disconnected from a lot of this devaluing stuff that's going on right now, where young women are not appreciating themselves and young men are not appreciating themselves, and no one is respecting their own purity, their own virginity, like being able to save this such a sacred thing for their spouses. Oh my God, like I've been able to just counsel, and with my wife and I, we've been able to talk to so many young couples, just sharing our life, and I've never once heard anybody say, I'm so thankful that my spouse has sex with all of those women or all of those men before we got married. I've never heard that in the history of any marriage and any marriage. And so like this idea that you need to do this before you find a husband or a wife is fake, and is a trick, right? It's a trick to get you to really give something away that could be such an incredible gift. You guys don't know what kind of gift it would be for yourself, right? I just got to meet a couple the other day who grew up, they didn't grow up in the best houses, but they grew up having this understanding of their virginity and their purity and the sacredness of that. And they got married, and there's like, the beautiful thing about this is I can't compare my wife to any other woman I've been with, or not I've been with, but any other woman. I can't compare my husband to any other man because I've never been with one. So when we make love, there's nothing intruding that, right? Because that's not how it is whenever you giving yourself to so many people. When you bring it into a wife, you're always going to be fighting this temptation. You're always going to be fighting this, your mind wanting to compare your spouse to other people, right? And you bring all of this baggage into your sexual life. And the stats will show you that sex, when you get married, statistically goes way down because it's problematic and we never deal with these issues. So I've never heard that in the history of any marriage or any relationship for that matter. I'm so thankful that my wife did this. So now I can know. I've never heard that. We look back now and if there was one thing we wish we could have did in our lives, we wish we could have saved ourselves for one another, because our relationship has grown so much and we're growing so deep and so connected. And that's the one thing that both of us still have to struggle with from time to time, it's like, gosh, why can't I just get this out of my mind? Oh man, what else? For our country, yeah. I don't know, we can pray for our country in 1 year, but in 1 minute, but we'll try, right? It's, you know, one of the things I don't understand, and I'm not going to go down this tangent, I don't want to, but one of the things I don't understand is what's happening in our White House. I don't understand it. I don't understand it how for any job I've ever applied to, they've been like, look, you need to have like 5 years of experience. Like, I go to a job and the first day they expect me to produce. I don't understand how a president can be like, I'm learning on the job. That's the craziest thing to me, is that it's okay for the president of the United States of America to say he's learning on the job. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I gotta feed these kids, man. Thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure to pray, man. But anyway, I just pray, Lord, for all of our leaders, God. I pray for everybody that you've placed in appointment and power, Lord. I just pray, Lord, you put people in their life that can really help them understand, get some discernment in their life, and just better decisions to be made on behalf of the people, Lord. And I just pray, like, you just start, like, all these politicians, God. These are positions that are supposed to be for the people, for the betterment of the people, guys. So I just pray that you convict hearts in Washington, God, for those people to get away from all of this money, get away from all of this just nonsense, and just get back to loving people. I feel like anybody that's in that type of position, the fundamental belief, the fundamental value that all of them should have is a love for people. That is your job, to govern, to love people, and be on the streets, right? And get a tempo of what's going on. Hear the voices. Stop trying to look at a stat sheet, right? So God, just pray, Lord, did you put the love for people back in these politicians' heart, all the way from the city council level all the way to the presidential level, God. I mean, that's just what it has to be. And until we get politicians that have a desire, that have a love for people and not power, you know, we're always going to be in this thing, because power is one of those things. It's always shifting. It's always shifting. Power is always shifting. And in the middle of that shifting, we are caught in the chaos, right? We're caught in the chaos. And so until our whole political system take their mind off of power, prestige, having these galas and these diners where they can just all pat each other on the back, and get back to the heart of loving people, loving their constituents, being around to kind of see what's going on, taking control, taking responsibility of things that are happening in their communities, and stop leaving it up to teachers and leaving it up to, you know, just any old person who finally gets enough of it, and we take matters into our own hands. You know, until we get back to politicians that just have that kind of love for the community, you know, what's gonna happen, right? So God, just pray for that. I pray for radical love to overtake our politicians, and to where they can just have an undying love for our people and the people that they constituize over, if that's even a word. I'm making it up right now. So we can better our lives, right? Man, all right, guys. Man, I love you guys so much. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I love live feed, because I can talk to you guys right away, and we can pray, and it could just get crazy in here. So thank you guys so much, man. I will be back. Now I need to go feed my kids before they start being us. My daughter, she eats so much. Why do my little girl eat so much? She's only 5. But anyway, holla at your boy, man. Love you guys, man. Blessings.